morning, everybody, and welcome to the handover ceremony for the SFC John Blimp Newnham Readiness Center. I can't say that. I can't say Newnham without saying Blimp, and I don't think any of Blimp's family members are here, but we certainly want to show some respect for them. I'm supposed to tell you that the flags are at half-mast today because of Peace Officers Memorial Day. Can everybody hear me all right? I wasn't certain about the weather this morning, but I'm certain that you didn't come here to listen to Bill Ingersoll. But I will say a few things that I grew up around here, and this armory has been, not only has been here for the defense of our country and a place where National Guard members would get ready for war and go to war, but it also was a place of gathering for the community. For years and years, college dances were held here. The hospital auxiliary had their Christmas shop. Townies like me would sneak up the side metal things and listen to James Brown or Doug Clark and the Hot Nuts. I'm not sure I'm allowed to say that, but there were just fabulous parties here. There were great community events, and our appreciation to the National Guard can't really be expressed in a short ceremony like this. The first person I'd like to introduce today is Major General James Adkins. He's the Adjutant General for the state of Maryland National Guard.
Thank you. Well, it's a great day to be here on the Eastern Shore, and as Eastern Shoreman, any day that I can spend on the shore is a great day for me. It's a great day for the Maryland National Guard, a great day for Chestertown, and a great day for Washington College. This armory has served our state for a long time and will continue to serve the community here in Chestertown as part of Washington College. Now, I could have let this transfer take place with a signature and administrative transfer with no ceremony. But in reviewing the historical trust documents for the facility, I realized that its historical significance is due to those who served here. Many of them were part of our nation's greatest generation, who went ashore at Normandy during World War II and liberated Europe. But it's also for, as was mentioned, the significance of the architecture and the significance of its position in the community as a community center. Today I wanted to come out just to honor the thousands of guardsmen who have passed through these doors, who have served their nation and this community here in Kent County. But I've also a very personal reason to be here today. In March of 1978, I was discharged from the Army as a young sergeant. To continue my service in the National Guard, I joined a unit in Baltimore, and I was accepted as a transfer student into the class of 1982 at Washington College. So on one of my first visits to the college, in April of '78, I had made arrangements, and some of you may remember that the Motor Vehicle Administration would do driver's license testing here. Well, I happened to know a young lady who worked with the Motor Vehicle Administration and took the opportunity to invite her to lunch. So I was sitting on this very wall on a day much like today when a gentleman came out of the doors here, and I don't know whether I looked suspicious at the time, but he came up and wanted to know what I was doing. And I explained to him that I was going to be a student at Washington College. I was a soldier in the Maryland National Guard, and he turned out to be Ringo Elburn, who had joined this unit in the 30s, who was serving as the first sergeant at the time in 1978, was a medic at Normandy, and I don't know whether he saw the potential in me as a soldier, but more likely the adjutant general at the time had assigned a quota to each unit to recruit individuals for OCS. So on this very ramp on that wall, Ringo Elburn recruited me to go off to OCS, and I left within a couple of weeks to join the OCS program. And while the GI Bill was not substantial enough at the time to allow me to complete my studies at Washington College, I returned as a graduate student and completed my master's degree at Washington College in 1991. So I'm confident that Washington College will continue to honor the service of those who came through these doors serving in the Maryland National Guard, and will give this facility a new life, and again, continue as a center of the community here in Chestertown. Thank you.
Thank you, General. Very nice. Sad to say that Margot Bailey is in the hospital. She called me today. She's been in since yesterday morning, and I guess we should keep in touch more. Before I turn this over to Councilperson Linda Sapala, who's the second Ward Councilperson, I'd like to recognize a couple of people that I recall helping us an awful lot. Sergeant Leone is here. He helped us through the transition, and he had faith that we were eventually going to purchase the Armory. We worked together well. Colonel Michael Bennett, who did a lot for the community while he was here. And I understand that General Annette Diener is here. I've met her. Thank you for coming. And Councilperson Kuiper, would you like to say a couple of remarks?
I welcome you all today. This is a historic day in the history of Chestertown and the John H. Newman Armory. I'm very proud that the Armory is in my ward, and I am very honored to be able to take part in this today as all of our council people are here, and to turn the key over to Washington College to bring life to the Armory. I know that Sergeant John H. Newman is looking down on us today, and I know that he would be so excited to see the new life brought to the Armory. Thank you.
A couple years ago on a snowy day, it was the first time that President Reese and his wife Elizabeth came to this building with me. We got the doors unlocked and went inside, and I think that was probably the best thing that's going to happen to Chestertown in a long time. They immediately saw dozens of possibilities, got excited about it, and really gave the momentum that this project needed to end up in the correct hands. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce President Reese.
Good morning. The Chestertown Armory holds a place of special significance in the history of Washington College. It was here on the basketball court that Nick Scallion, class of 1952, became the first shoreman ever to score more than 1,000 points, a record that stood for many, many years. In the mid-1960s, fraternity parties and homecoming dances were regularly hosted here, attracting the top performers of the day. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, Little Anthony and the Imperials, Martha and the Vandellas, and the Shirelles were among the big names to perform within these walls. By the way, I'm sorry to report that few of our students have ever heard of any of these groups. As you know, Washington College plans to develop a waterfront campus with the Armory as a key component. The acquisition of this landmark property opens up exciting possibilities for Washington College, the broader Chestertown community, and all those who have an abiding appreciation of the beauty and environmental significance of the Chester River. I want to express my gratitude to the Maryland National Guard, Governor Martin O'Malley, Comptroller Peter Franchot, and State Treasurer Nancy Kopp of the Board of Public Works, the entire Chestertown Town Council, Mayor Margot Bailey, who we regret cannot be with us today, and Town Manager Bill Ingersoll, all of who engaged in tremendous effort and cooperation and hard work that led to this historic occasion. This occasion also shows that when we all work together, state, local, and college authorities, we can truly accomplish great things. Thank you.
Okay, now the moment you all have waited for, the handover ceremony.
Guess we want to get up in front of the podium here.
Thank you all very much. Please join us for a light reception over here down below. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's surprising.